Stolen art, reported missing by the San Andreas Gallery of Modern Art 4 years ago. We're gonna recover it. Our primary person of interest is the buyer, Ray Trotman. Thought we'd lost it for good till I received a tip about a black market auction. I say we find it and pay it forward.
It's always unfortunate when art is lost. But when art is stolen, you rob people of the inspiration it can bring. Creating something from your own ideas can be both rewarding and challenging. Great ideas are meant to be shared, not hidden in a vault, waiting to be smuggled out of the country, never to be seen again. A job like this is like art. There is a lot of planning and fine details to consider, from picking my crew to the tools we need. And when it all comes together, hopefully you have created something that will have people talking about it for years to come. Grumpy Wolf is my wheelman and muscle. If it has an engine, he can drive it, and you better think twice about getting in his way. Then there is Lester. He is our eyes and ears. If there is a tool we need, he can locate it. And Paige is our hacker, holding off the alarms as long as she can.
Yeah, every team needs a Carl. Let's hope he can find guns better than he can shoot them, huh? Say what you like about Kareem. He's cheap. Yep, she terrifies me, but he's the best of the bunch.
Kareem told us that there is an event tonight at the Maze Bank Arena. Some of the participants are staying at a nearby hotel. Maybe we can borrow their cars for a few hours. Carl told us about some weapons at a gang hideout. My good friend at the LSPD told me that they plan on doing a raid on that gang today. If I could get there first, then they will think I'm just an overzealous cop and no one will be the wiser. Security cards will give us access to the level 2 doors at the casino. As it so happens, a valet attendant had an unfortunate accident and was taken to the morgue. But to get in the morgue, I will need a hearse and become an undertaker.
You are a bitch! Oh yeah, we're all gonna die! Help me, man! Fuck!
Morgues are a strange place. They have this creepy factor times 10, and yet it is oddly peaceful. It's like the world has stopped and time is standing still.
Search his pockets for his past before anyone sees you. Well, he wasn't gonna use it. This pass should give us access to the level 2 doors in the back area of the casino. Head back out the way you came in.
Even though it's quiet and a bit chilly, it's a place of respect. A place where we say goodbye.
You know, sometimes I wonder where I'd source half of my equipment if it weren't for this great country's abundance of private security contractors. Tonight's shopping list, courtesy of Merryweather Security, includes stealth equipment, night vision goggles, and noiseless covert rappelling gear. Which in this case works out for us because Clifford's useful idiots have come into possession of just the kind of weapons-grade laser system we need to get into that vault without making a noise. So head over to their base and I'll be in touch.
If there is nothing more I can't stand, it's mercenaries. They are trigger-happy hillbillies. They shoot first and don't ask any questions. There are 2 such groups in Los Santos, and one of them holds the vault drills and the gear we need. The bloody Merryweather. When you have angry mercenaries with helicopters chasing you, you need to get out fast. And that is one thing about Grumpy. He can drive. There is a 2-man keycard system that needs to be swiped at the same time. Without it, we can't even get into the vault area. Lester tracked down 2 of the security guards for the casino. One is at a hotel.
I ain't afraid of you. What an asshole!
Nice. You got one. Now
The other is stumbling home drunk.
Great, you've got them both. No need to drop that off. Hold on to it for now, and we'll use it next time you come back to the planning room.
When I was an FIB agent, I was able to use very sophisticated tech. One such device was a fingerprint scanner.
Good day. What you up to?
Thanks to my work with Jodie, she was able to locate one that the FIB doesn't mind giving me, and one Lester can modify. I just had to go pick it up. I wonder if Agent 14 is in his office today. Guess not. Thank you, Jodie. Even though I don't work here anymore, I still come by to say hi to some old friends from time to time. Getting in the casino is going to be hard enough, but you can't exactly walk out the front door without raising a few eyebrows, especially when no one knows you're there. I don't plan on keeping the fire truck, but I do plan on keeping the outfits.
Got turned down for a comp sci professorship over at ULSA. I know they have a piece of experimental R&D that might be of interest to you. An EMP device, capable of knocking out an entire casino's worth of electronics for several crucial minutes. This thing weighs a ton, so you're gonna need a cargo bob.
Having the crew assembled and all the gear we needed, it was finally
go time.
should be in front of you. Time to break out the rappel gear. You're doing this the old-fashioned way. No cameras in here, huh? It's a long way down. If I were you, I'd get started. lock mechanism should melt like butter. You just need to target the weak points. Don't rush. If you push the drill too hard, it'll overheat. We're not on a time limit until we're inside. Okay, disc 1 is done here. There's disc 2. Come on, keep it steady, but you've got to move quicker than this. And number 3. Okay, right side's all done. Seconds before the failsafe alarm, so make the most of it. Seconds. Perfect. Now get out before they smell a rat. Gas incoming. 10 seconds. Time's up. The alarm is set to go. In and out undetected.
The Los Santos Art Gallery thanked us for returning the art. Ray Trotman thanked us for ruining his day. Sometimes life does imitate art. There are moments of vibrant joy, bold reds and yellows splashed across the canvas. And then there are the shadows, the blues and greys. But even those dark hues are essential. They give depth. They give meaning. They make the bright colors shine even brighter. There's a ripple effect art can have. It can move people, inspire change, and spark new ideas. At the end of the day, our life is a beautiful masterpiece in the making, put on display for the whole world to see.